Hey there, it's Melissa Meral from Pro Organizer Bootcamp. Today, I wanted to chat a little bit about the importance of knowing yourself as not only an entrepreneur, but as a home organizer, as somebody that is going to be working with clients face to face in their homes, interacting daily, utilizing customer service techniques, all of that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. So, again, I'm Melissa Meral from Pro Organizer Bootcamp. You can follow me on Instagram at Pro Organizer Bootcamp or check me out on Facebook at Melissa Meral. I would love to connect with you there and hear from you. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you can get more videos and notifications in your feed as soon as I come out with new content. So let's talk about personality tests and knowing thyself. So I'll give you a really brief overview of the top 4 personality tests that I love. My background is actually in human resources. I worked for corporate HR for over 10 years for Fortune 100 companies. And in human resources, you have to understand humans, understand human behavior. So a lot of these are like workplace assessments, career assessments, job search assessments. I worked in staffing and recruiting for a while. So oftentimes I would have candidates go through these types of tests as well. So just to give you a little bit of background, my BA degree is also in sociology. So this type of stuff just absolutely fascinates me. But as it pertains to you as a professional home organizer, let's go over a few things here. So understanding who you are as a person and, your strengths, your weaknesses, things that you possess that you want to deep dive more into. So they can be a fantastic way to learn more about yourself. Taking them can provide tons of different benefits. Some people are like against personality tests. Some people think that it's more hokey, like, reading your horoscope or something like that. I have found them to be extremely helpful in not only my life, but also in building my pro organizing business. So not only can personality tests give you a greater understanding of your preferences, like what drives you and where your strengths are, but they can also help identify the types of roles within your business that you might excel more in than others. Like, for example, some people are really good at the accounting side. Some people are really good at the marketing side. Some people are really good at the networking side and the more extroverted side, right? There's all these different kind of areas that once you start to put all those puzzle pieces together and really know thyself, it can really help you to figure out, okay, what can I double down on as the business owner? What can I then outsource or delegate out or get a VA for, things like that, right? So I'm going to put some cards up above as far as a video on hiring if you're looking to grow and scale your organizing business, and maybe you want to fill some of these personality gaps or, even just strengths gaps with somebody else on your team. So that's going to be up above. Okay, so you can do a quick Google search for free tests like the DISC assessment, Enneagram assessment, or Enneagram assessment. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Myers-Briggs, which is the Myers-Briggs Types Indicator, MBTI. You'll often hear it said that way. And my favorite for the MBTI is 16personalities.com. I'm going to put that in the video description below. My favorite for human design, which is something that's a little more advanced and a little more spiritual than these other 3. Again, that's called human design. And my favorite for that is jovianarchive.com, which I'll also link below. So again, any one of these tests can give you just a quick snapshot of who you are, what you like, what you excel in, where your strengths probably are. Again, take everything with a grain of salt. You guys have heard me say these in all of my other videos here at Pro Organizer Bootcamp. Take everything you see with a grain of salt on the internet, gurus telling you things, podcasts, YouTube videos, personality tests, right? Pull out from it what might make an impact for you in your business. So again, what drives you, where your strengths are. One thing that I like to do pretty much quarterly in my own home organization business at Let's Get You Organized is a SWOT analysis. So if you've never done this, it's basically taking an eagle-eye view of usually one area of your life. So whether that's your business, your fitness, your relationship, your marriage, your parenting, your nutrition, whatever it is. In this context, we'll talk about business. What are your strengths as a pro organizer? And not only that, but as a business owner, as a CEO, as a boss, as an entrepreneur. What are your weaknesses? What are some opportunities that are out there lingering, those whispers from the universe, as I like to call them, that you're not tapping into? And then what are some maybe threats? So this is called the SWOT analysis. I do have an activity for you if you want to get a freebie from me. It goes hand in hand with my side hustle mindset manual. So if you want my side hustle mindset manual from Pro Organizer Bootcamp, you can head to bit.ly/side hustle mindset manual to get your instant download now. I'm going to put that in the pinned comment down below. But once you're on that list, you'll get a few different resources from me, a few different activities and guides and PDFs and things like that. One of them is a SWOT analysis activity. So I would love for you to share your results of the SWOT. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Opportunities for me is always the magic piece of doing a SWOT analysis, because it's, again, those little whispers from the universe that you're not doubling down on, you're not paying attention to. They're just kind of like little niggles in the back of your head that you're like, oh my gosh, I know I need to be doing X, Y, Z. Or I've seen that other organizer in my market, in my local area, and she's doing this. I would love to at least start to get there, right? Whatever that is for you, whether that's getting publicity and press, whether that's legitimizing your business and going for it and getting your LLC or your business entity and your business setup, whether that's going full blast on Google ads and doing, more paid advertising, or getting involved in Thumbtack and Angie and Service Pro marketplaces. Whatever it is for you, I guarantee there are some opportunities that you're not tapping into and you're not using your strengths to get there. So you guys hear me say all the time, stop throwing spaghetti at the wall, stop waiting for something to work and just pretending that it's going to work and just hoping and praying and, hoping on a prayer, right? You want to make sure that you're being strategic in building your home organizing business. And one of the ways that I've been able to build my business over the past 10 years at Let's Get You Organized is really knowing myself and knowing my habits, knowing what burns me out, knowing what does not motivate me, knowing what does motivate me and drive me and inspire me and keeps me going and keeps that momentum going. Because again, you are your business as the CEO, as the founder, the owner. We need you in the business, right? In some shape or form. And you've got to figure out, okay, what do I really love? What do I want to do more of? And then what do I maybe want to do less of and potentially hire out or outsource or delegate or simply just do less of because it's not fulfilling you. So that is my message for you today. Keep it simple. Search for those free tests. Like I said, DISC is typically something that costs a lot of money that, an organization like a larger company would pay for if you were an employee. So, you can find free versions of DISC out there. If you come from a corporate background and you've taken these tests in the past, maybe it's time to clear out those cobwebs and dig those out from your digital records or even your paper records if you still have access to those types of things. I think DISC is a huge one. For me in the past, it has been. Enneagram is great. And then Myers-Briggs, again, you can find the MBTI on 16personalities.com for free. And then, of course, my favorite out of all of these is human design. That is a whole other video for a whole other day, but I love human design. I have learned so much about myself through this, and that's at jovianarchive.com. So do me a favor, like and subscribe, leave a comment below if you loved this video. Tell us what your type is. I'm curious. On DISC, I'm high D, high I. Enneagram, I'm a 1. Myers-Briggs type indicator, I'm actually an INTJ/ISTJ. I kind of finagle between the two, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And then human design, I am a manifester, which is very rare, but I think I'm like something like 2% of the population, or maybe 9% of the population. But anyway, those are my 4 types. So DI, 1, INTJ/ISTJ, and a manifester. So tell me what you are down below after you've taken some of these tests. What did you learn about yourself? What were your key takeaways? I know that this has helped me so much in my own business. I hope to see you grab that side hustle mindset manual. I'd love to have you on my email list to be able to share more helpful tips and resources with you. Again, that's at bit.ly/side hustle mindset manual. Thanks so much for watching.